Hi! Hello, welcome back to 7th Lair. As you can see, we're here, and that's because, the title screen, I pressed start, and I thought that would take me to the save files, because I couldn't quite see, the loading screen, but apparently I guess that was Explore Your Memories. I'm sorry, I didn't get your flowery language for the save files menu. Anyway, last time on 7th Lair, Michel enjoying... Oh, hello Vitaly, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you had a bad day. The, last time on 7th Lair, Michel enjoying his new life after all the horrible stuff that happened to him in Fata Morgana, has now unfortunately found himself trapped in a video game of his own making. And a rather zany comedy sequel-ish to Fata Morgana that's quite short, and this is going over how he re-met Giselle. In the modern times. So without further ado, let us continue. And yeah, this is a flashback to when he met her. Isn't the small of bookstore the best? It's unique and familiar scent, so calming.
After talking at the cafe a bit longer, we stopped by a bookstore. The cafe actually got a bit crowded, and I felt guilty occupying a table that long for just one cappuccino. Once outside, she said,
"It's been a while since I visited Paris. I think the background music might be a smidge too loud."
In response, I ended up saying, "Oh, is there anywhere you'd like to go?" I was shocked such a thing could emerge from my mouth, and the cold sweats began. It was a statement that presumed we would stay together after the cafe. It insinuated that I would take her somewhere. I mean, taking to a bookstore in Paris wouldn't be unpleasant for me. In fact, I was thrilled to do so. But that didn't mean she had wanted it. The thought that she didn't want to be seen walking next to me immediately flooded my mind. Although the fact that she was here now with me maybe meant that she liked the suggestion. No, maybe she was only pretending to be happy about it. Inside, she might have been thinking about how much of a bother this was. Maybe she was just being polite yet again. I was always one to let negative thoughts win out.
Is this actually a bother for you? If it is, you don't have to stay.
No, not at all. It's not a bother at all for me.
Okay, as long as it's not. Hello, Red Max, welcome to the stream. I just got the feeling that you were a little removed. Oh, did that line just suddenly...
My mind just wandered in a bit of a negative direction. Sorry.
What? Negative?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Get it together, man. The nerve of you to put your insecurities on a girl who's taken a liking to your games and I'd come all the way from London to see you. You need to, at the very least, make her think there was some value in coming all the way to Paris. But what would be something good to talk about right now?
Oh, Michel.
Yes? She was the first to speak. How many times was that now?
What kind of books do you like? Since you make games, I'm sure you've read a lot, right?
No, I didn't read much. That was too uncool to say, so I started listing off some books that I'd had to read for class during college. Let's see. Well, I suppose Rimbaud or maybe Baudelaire is a good place to start.
Oh, yes, indeed. I saw a season in hell and Paraspleen on the row you may have in profile. I see you really like literature.
Wow, she even read the profile. I only put those books on to seem a little more cultured. I couldn't claim I like literature in any meaningful way.
I haven't really read any classic literature. I always get sleepy after I start reading. If only I'd studied harder, I could discuss literature on your level. What a shame.
I was willing to bet even despite that she knew more, so it was perfect that I didn't have to reveal how clueless I actually was. So, what kind of books do you read?
Oh, there's a typo there. Mostly recent stuff. I like thrillers, but also read romance novels too.
Romance? Now there was something I had literally never read. I imagined I would throw it on the ground after a few pages. People like me who shut themselves in, like me, tended to despise reading about others in love. I didn't want to be a reminder of my own loneliness.
I guess our reading interests don't match.
I chuckled painfully. It may have been my imagination, but she looked peeved about that. But she quickly smiled again.
Okay, maybe our movie interests match?
She said. Why was she suddenly trying to find what hobbies we had in common? And movies?
Does she remember from the previous world? I think she did. She remembered from the previous world. And I don't know if Michel did at this point. It is a visual novel, yes. It's a very short one. It's a sequel to Fata Morgana, which was crazy good. Although it's more of a comedy short story sequel than an actual full-blown sequel. Well, let me tell you, after what happened in the first story, he deserves he deserves a comedy. Seriously. Oh boy.
Although I could probably talk about movies more than I could about books.
What kind of movies do you watch, Michel?
One that I really like is Gattaca. But I watch recent ones too.
I saw that ages ago. Gattaca?
Oh, you've never heard of Gattaca? It's directed by Andrew Niccol, and the music is done by the great Michael Nyman, so it's an excellent movie.
I guess I need to expand my tastes. I'll watch it sometime. What kind of movie is it?
The story... well, you should just watch it. It's science fiction set in the near future. It's quite old now, but the visuals are still stunning.
That's a movie that didn't really rely on visuals. There wasn't really any, visual effects in that movie. It was a movie... It was basically a movie about a society where everyone is judged by their... basically, everyone is ranked by their genetic code. And people who are designed babies have an advantage in society. And the main dude is a natural born guy trying to climb the rungs of society in spite of that. I see. Is there a scene that really stands out? Oh, God.
The last scene is obviously amazing, but yeah, that sex scene was really great too.
Sir?
Yo, what do you think you're doing? That was uncalled for. Borderline harassment. No, that wasn't my intention at all in saying it. And it wasn't a lead into some dirty joke either. I was just honestly impressed by how beautifully and dreamlike they did the scene. So much to the point that I thought maybe me sleeping with someone could be a beautiful thing too. No. It doesn't matter what the reason is. It isn't something to say to a girl I only met today. Think before you speak. It was artistic, is what I meant. It's not at all sexually explicit movie or anything.
Oof. Ah, she angry. I see. So you like those kinds of scenes. I'll remember that.
That really sounded like she was taking it the wrong way.
I'll tell you my thoughts on Gattaca after I watch it.
Oh, yes. I nodded hesitantly, trying to brush away any misunderstanding about the sex scene. What was this sensation? Being able to share with someone else what I liked and having them understand it? I never knew it could be such a calming feeling. There was some bashfulness mixed in there. But honestly, I was looking forward to what she thought about it. What she thought about it. What words would she use to evaluate a movie I liked? What kinds of emotions would she feel watching it? It was a hard to describe feeling. A peculiar feeling. And it was even stranger that I was hoping that she liked the movie just as much as I did. If we have some time after this, would you like to take a walk? I just think Paris can be quite pleasant.
Yeah. I don't mind at all. Oh. God damn it! I think there's some, there's a lot of typos in this script. Jeez Louise! My God. Great. I assume that was her line.
She smiled again with that honest look of joy.
That's why I really... It's using NVL mode. And I hate NVL mode in visual novels, because things like this can happen where you don't know who the fuck is talking.
While losing myself in that beautiful smile, it hit me. This was a date. Paris was as it always was. I had grown so tired of its streets that I stopped even taking notice of them. But those very streets seemed to show a different side of themselves when I walked with someone else. I was sure I had seen everything, but now I was starting to notice new things. Like when I stepped off the main boulevard to a smaller road, the scenery totally changed. The deli I often patronized actually had a really neat sign out front. There was so much to see when you actually looked. And all of that was because she was pointing them out. Had I been alone, I would have glossed over it like it was nothing. It wasn't as though the entire world suddenly looked different, of course. But the people walking the streets with their usual glum, cold expressions suddenly looked warmer, more human. Felt like a new emotion toying with me, when it was actually just her exuberance that seemed to liven everything little by little.
That's exactly what happened, again, in the previous world, though, on a much grander scale in the previous world.
Were you okay with just walking around? I asked. Paris had enough tourist traps to make you want to scream, and she could have easily gone to a bookstore or taken a stroll in Lair. But as the words left my mouth, Thoughts immediately start to swirl in my brain. Should I pay for her if we go somewhere? And do I even have enough cash on hand to cover what we might do?
Tourist traps are nice, but I usually prefer to just wander around town like this. Of course, if I went abroad, I want to go nuts and see all the famous spots. But here, I don't know. Going to a tourist spot can make you feel a little anxious. Oh, god damn it. Ah, that was Michel. Fucking hell! NVL mode, why? Seriously.
Tourist traps are nice, but I usually prefer to just wander around town like this. Of course, if I went abroad, I'd want to go nuts and see all the famous spots. But here, I don't know. Going to a tourist spot can make you a little anxious. The city of Paris itself is lively like a giant tourist trap, but it's lively in a different way.
Anyway, was that her after all? God damn. Ah! But here, I don't know. Going to a tourist spot can make you a little anxious. The city of Paris itself is lively like a giant tourist trap, but it's lively in a different way.
I think I know what you mean. You go to a place you think you know, but it feels far away at the same time. Or it makes you feel tense, anxious. I guess that's why when you go sightseeing, you have to kind of psych yourself up for it.
Indeed. Oh.
Indeed, I had to be in the mood to properly enjoy sightseeing. And I'm always wiped when it's over. Of course, it can be a good kind of tired. Like you've recharged and are ready to return to the day-to-day. However, I'm the lethargic type. Before traveling, I don't get eager and bubbly, but rather drained at the prospect alone. I had a feeling she was likely the former. She could psych herself up and enjoy a full day of sightseeing to the max. I realized she had her eyes fixed on me.
What?
Was I doing something weird without knowing it? Oh, did she want a response to what she said? Right, I had been quiet the whole time she was talking. Curse you, internal monologue!
I knew. Oh, yes, she does remember. My goal wasn't sightseeing today. It was to meet you, Michel.
I was wrong. She was saying something wonderful. And naturally, I let my eyes wander away awkwardly. How was she able to say things like that? I was wondering. These were the only words I could muster. Should I ask her? I've been plagued by doubt ever since we left the bookstore. I didn't even have the courage to form a complete sentence.
What is it?
And here I was, still fumbling over my words. Nope, never mind. Nothing. Is what I almost said. I fought that impulse back before finally speaking. So, what did you think? Actually meeting me and all? Nothing was more nerve-wracking than asking for someone's evaluation. And this was someone who had no idea what a game creator was. I knew I was so different than what she imagined. But I still wanted to ask. I was dying to know who the person was that she saw through her eyes.
You're a really unique and interesting person.
What? Really? Are you aware that I'm a guy who can't even improv a joke? And when anything unexpected happens, I clam up? Perhaps the idea of interesting was broken. Or perhaps she was talking with the Michel from another dimension the whole time.
Very funny. Very funny. Very fucking funny.
How so?
Huh. Like, when I thought you were just quiet, you were actually looking all around.
Oh, so that's what she meant by interesting.
Oh my god. Is that a plane or the train in the background? Sorry. And you know so much. I can tell. When you're quiet, you're not zoning out, but rather choosing your words. So it's really fun to talk to you. And it makes me want to talk more about lots of other things.
She was being polite. I know, it's social etiquette, so I shouldn't get my hopes up. But even as I told myself that, hearing that she wanted more made me so happy. And I could feel myself wanting to know more and more about her as well. My mind was screaming at me that I was getting in too deep, and to turn and run. But I gave in to my emotions and opened my mouth. Me too. I want to talk with you more. She gave that same beaming smile and nodded excitedly. Then, with an overwhelming sense of joy, she said,
Yes, of course, let's. We already talked about it next time at the cafe anyway.
Her bright, exuberant nature was making me dizzy. This wasn't like me, not at all. I chose to blame it on the sun and ignored it. After that, we strolled around until the sun went down and had a simple dinner before I walked her to the station. Before I saw her off, she wanted a handshake. I felt like I could never forget the warmth of her touch.
God damn it, Imian. Okay, so before you forgot that warmth, you hurried home and rubbed one out. I see.
I did not rub one out! What's wrong with you?
Sheesh. Just kidding. Lol. Your buttons are so easy to push sometimes. Are you a middle schooler or something?
Stop it! Shut up!
I mean, it seems like she has a thing for you. And it seems like it wasn't a trap after all. I think it would have been proper to take her home at that point.
I never had that intention in the first place.
What a mess of a 20-something you are. Not like a 27-year-old at all.
You speak as if you are one, but in reality, the only 27-year-olds that act grown up are in fiction. Real ones are like me.
Well, that might be true. All 20-somethings are like kids. So, how was she? What was she like? Was she hot?
She was cute, I think.
Tig old bitties?
Yeah, big.
No scars on her arms or anything?
Why would you ask that?
It's too good to be true. A pretty girl with big tits who's a fan and it came all the way out to see you? Makes no sense unless there's a landmine here.
It wasn't like that. It was like... She was totally normal, I think.
There's no way for him to possibly know that she knows Michel from another world. Well, I guess I'll just say congrats for now.
What? Why?
You're one step closer to getting a girlfriend, lol.
Inian laid the jokes on thick, but I would have been happy just seeing her one more time. At least that's what I felt like I wanted. Having inflated expectations was never good. I had no money, no status, no future, and I was already 27. I would only be a malaise over her life. But after I left her that night, I was refreshing my inbox every few minutes. After not getting an email for a whole day, I could hardly suppress my disappointment. But then a new mail notification popped up, and my body froze from the sudden surge of adrenaline.
Oh my god, she just watched the movie. Wow.
After reading her opinions of watching Gattaca, I smiled in a way I didn't think I was capable of. She liked it. That one scene included. And in that response, she wrote that we should meet in Dijon next time. That was a city I had never been to. I immediately opened a public transit site to look up how to get there. Despite us not even setting a date yet. I had to stay my hand from responding immediately. I wanted to give the impression that I was busy with work, or considering my schedule carefully. So, after about half a day, I replied, "Sounds great."
But back to reality, or unreality.
And now, of course, I am stuck in a stupid video game with a bunch of kids and an asshole. Arriving at the cave the monsters were supposedly inhabiting was all well and good, but we were all in a heated discussion out front. As one may guess, it was regarding who would take the lead on this. I have already said that I will not be facing any monsters. I'll not such a role to someone other than me.
You're gonna make a girl take the lead? That can't happen, you got that? It might be cliche. We should probably have a hero go first.
I've already told you I'm not the frontline type. I'm a support guy.
It's not like you know any status magic or any for that matter. We're getting nowhere. Let's just do rock, paper, scissors. But without me. Just you three guys.
That's so cheap.
You want to make a girl take the lead? You're horrible. Okay. Rock, paper.
She leaves us no choice. Please let me win. Hey, no need to be so far away. Let's stay in a line as much as we can. You're the one leading, so continue on as you are.
I think people with that kind of courage are great. Of course. Yeah, our heroes so dreamy.
I highly doubt you think that. I can't believe I lost without even a single tie. My luck stat is dangerously lacking in this game. At any rate, if things get dangerous, we're running away. I'm taking a no craziness policy here.
So our strategy is to leave it all coast then?
Obviously. I can't die in here. We had initiated the monster slaying quest as part of 7th Lair's story, but none of us had any intention of actually fighting any monsters.
God, so many typos.
Or to put it bluntly, there was no way we were capable of doing so. We came to the conclusion that we were to be in a situation where we had to fight. We would escape back to town and then discuss what to do next. But for now, we decided to press on as much as we could. Perhaps the encounter rate for normal monsters was low, as we hadn't had a single battle yet. I was hoping that in the cave that would stay the case.
We were a party that literally only has the escape command.
But that was how it should have been. We're just completely normal people. Well, if we consider that based on social status with my elite standing, you're all essentially the worms under my boots. This guy really gets on my nerves.
In every universe. It would actually be much more unbelievable if one of us is the kind of person that could take down monsters left and right. Right. That would certainly be odd.
I bet you're one of those wimps that can't handle the sight of blood.
Even if someone's not a wimp, no one wants to see blood. No matter what kind of violent things you do in a game, the visuals are limited to an extent. I don't even want to see it, let alone being the one making things bleed.
Sheesh, what an opportunist.
Okay, so you're saying you can be calm even in a situation like that?
Of course. Goes without saying.
I wonder about that. Either way, let's just not do anything dangerous.
Absolutely. Skipping every normal monster we spotted, we found a slightly open area in the deepest part of the cave. We decided that this would be a good place to rest. There's just something I'd like to ask, if you don't mind, Mr. Creator. Okay. If it's something I can answer. How long is this game supposed to be? How long? Right. Didn't you have an estimate on your outline? Huh. Did I? Considering the length of the story, how many events did you think of, roughly? I never planned on making anything epic or long. There was a there were a number of generic missions, and then partway through there's a change in the world, and after that we head to the underworld where the last boss is.
Wait, but go to the underworld? You say you didn't want to make it epic, yet you're talking about changing worlds!
Shut up! Oh. Is something the matter? I was thinking how long this trivial game will be. Is this what you would call a generic mission, then? I think we're in for a long one. Yes, likely. And if we must defeat said last boss to finish the game, then aren't we already doomed, essentially? We're average humans. We obviously can't cast magic and have no experience in battle. And to top it off, none of us are remotely athletic. Even if we go as far as we can now, we'll have to fight in the end, right? It's inevitable any way you look at it.
So do we have to train or what?
Don't be absurd. I don't know what this last boss will be like as an opponent, but do you truly think we can train to fight the last boss in an RPG? But in that case... Or we can cheese it.
Oh. Is he talking about a skip?
In games, every now and then, there are rare items that totally throw off the balance of the game in your favor, aren't there? And in indie games, it's more common for the balance to be skewed. And even more so when it's an individual or small team. If we had an item that could skew the game in our favor, even with our level of ability, we could maybe beat the last boss by relying on the item. Had you not put a rare item of that nature into the game? Honestly, I didn't think that far ahead. This is like barely a doodle in my mind, this game. Even the story was largely undecided. Huh. Well then. Since we can't depend on the creator, perhaps either the scriptwriter or planner could help us?
Do those people even exist?
If they don't, then this world could not have been made. Who decided the lines for the NPCs? And who chose all the parameters of the enemies? But if they do exist, are they actually human? Who knows? Maybe they themselves are monsters. Well, now that we're done resting, let's continue on through this cave. Yes.
If I'm in any danger, protect me with your life, big brother! Yeah, of course I will.
I thought this guy was just a simple troll, but it seems he actually plays a fair share of games. Aside from the whole elitist thing, he's probably just a typical otaku. But some of what he says makes sense. We might hit a wall sooner or later. If we're this worried about a standard starting mission, we have no choice but to find some secret items to help us. Something that's good enough to break the game. But from the perspective of an indie game maker, a game where breaking it is even possible is likely a super hard one to begin with. Like the enemies being unbeatable otherwise, or lots of insta-kill stuff. Otherwise there would be no point. Ah! What is it? Not good. We have to escape now! Don't take another step.
Oh. What's with you all of a sudden?
I just remembered. This mission, it's a trick!
A trick?
It's a trick that gets the whole party killed! Whoa!
What do you mean?
Listen, the game tricks us into thinking this is an early mission, but actually a place we're supposed to clear way later. It's a key event that we need to complete to get to the end game. Why would you design it like that, you bubbling creator? I wanted it to be an antithesis to the early commercial RPGs currently, easy commercial RPGs currently on the market.
You see, this is why everyone complains that the accessibility of Dark Knight games are terrible.
Shut up! It's because people like you complain that games are too hard. That creativity in the industry decreases. Don't agree creativity with your shitty games. Shitty games?
Whatever, let's just hurry and escape. This is bad, right? So let's stop arguing it. Huh?
Huh? It's here.
No, big brother, save me! It's okay, Nelly. I'll protect you.
I'll curse yourself for all eternity, you hacker creator!
He was already cursed. He was already cursed. Jacopo.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Giselle, I'll never be able to see you again like this. Please, God.
is Yukimasa. Yes, the one guy who could actually fight. Aside from Morgana. And that's, you know, post magic Morgana.
Oh. Sorry to ask something so odd. But every time I take a step, there's an animation of the ground shaking. How do you suppose I can fix this? That was something I wanted to ask too.
Okay. I don't think he's a serial killer anymore in this world. Because that would be pretty horrifying. So yeah, I think he's not a serial killer in this world.
I see. I think I basically get it. Deep in the cave we were venturing into, there was a tall man, not a monster, who Oh. Deep in the cave we were venturing into, there was a tall man, not a monster.
Oh my god, all the references. All the references.
Who calmly listened to our explanations. We gathered that, like Jacopo was given the role of Lord, he was given the role of monster in the cave.
Ah. And he's the cheat code that allows him to skip a good portion of it.
He also had a card identical to the ones that Nellie and Mel showed me at the beginning. And every time he tried to leave, he was blocked by some invisible wall. As was the case with Jacopo, he couldn't do anything to bypass it. With that, the shaking ground abruptly stopped. It was likely the case that meeting us was the flag that freed him from the cave. Which means all of you were on that site as well. So you were there too then? Yes. I wrote on the forum page multiple times. So, what was your screen name? Aid. Aid? Like Aid? Yes, I seem to remember that name on the site. Singular, not plural. That is very important. Aid. Sure, that's fine. Huh? If I pronounce it wrong, you can correct me.
But you must be very unfortunate. Being given the role of monster and all.
You may be right.
Well, thanks to that, we got through this without dying. Is Giselle gonna be the princess they have to save? I wonder.
That's not all, there's something else. Yo, shitty creator, you said this, did you not? That this was some shitty event to push us to the last scene? You don't have to keep calling me shitty. Because this man is now our ally, the mission is as good as clear. Which means we're on the way to the end already, right?
That was pretty quick. There wasn't even a story.
Well, there were a lot of things that were supposed to happen before we eventually came back here.
Hey, so once 7 is over, what happens next?
The demon army comes to invade.
What? Wait. So does that mean it's already happening outside? What is wrong with you? Hurry up and say that sooner!
You hack creator! Too many events happen in succession. Usually I have a long break somewhere, but at least a save point. I didn't decide anything that detailed in the outline. I certainly didn't think things would develop this fast.
Yeah, he, like, barely got through with, like, making a skeleton of what would happen in the game.
If you would put more thought into it in the first place, this wouldn't be happening. No, don't blame everything on me here.
Oh shit! A new sprite, a mummy.
To think you made the final of the four holy demons side with you, you conniving humans!
Oh, it's really here! We didn't even meet the other 3 demons though!
So I was one of the 4 holy demons. Hey, that humanoid monster! It's speaking our language? Since we're near the end now, the monsters are more intelligent and evil.
Let the demon lord not trifle with you. You will all die here.
Oh! Big Brother, you're...
Targeted! Are you naturally an aggro magnet?
Hey, wait a minute! Help me do something!
Okay, you created diversion and will escape!
Why is this turning into a repeat of that first scene? Sorry, wrong accent there.
Is this really a moment we should be running away from? What are you? Of course it is! We have no means of fighting this thing! Is there another option besides escape? What? What in the world are you suggesting?
If you can beat this monster, then be my guest and beat it!
Beat it.
I mean, kill the monster!
Very well.
There we go. What?
We were all speechless in that moment. We couldn't immediately process what had actually happened. No, maybe our brains just couldn't believe what it was that we saw. Dark red blood filling our vision. Or more accurately, freshly cleaved flesh. The awful stench of bodily fluids and blood overwhelmed our senses. And the final blood-curdling wails of the demon. The sheer feeling of disgust was hard to bear. The realization that this man whom we just met had just killed the creature without a moment's hesitation was starting to hit us. But it was for the better. Had he not done that, we would have been killed. That much was undeniable. His actions saved our lives. We all knew that. We knew that. But still, the now slain monster was shockingly human. And for us modern-day average people, we couldn't help but feel like we were looking at a murder scene. The strange mix of guilt, fear, and the urge to vomit. It wasn't so much that he beat the monster, but rather he murdered it. This was the right thing to do, right? The right thing to do? How'd you, without hesitating, just kill it? As I hesitated, we might have been killed. Yeah, true, but... No, right. That was no mistake. This was the right thing to do. Ha! It was a demon. It would have been even stranger for you to do nothing. I'm so glad we had someone we could depend on for this.
Jacopo
undoubtedly felt the same way we did. He was just trying to find the words to justify it. Goes without saying that we had no other choice. That had to be done. But that didn't take away from the fact that this was so senseless murder. He was trying to convince himself. But there was one thing I can't look past. Let me ask one thing. You, just now. You were smiling, were you not?
Ah, why'd you have to ask him that?
You must have imagined it. But being able to act so decisively with no inhibition, it's almost like he's used to doing it.
Oh shit. He might be murdery in this world too. Oh boy.
Could it be? Is this guy... Nelly? Mel, keep it together. You need to be with your sister right now. You're the one she depends on the most. Mel! Forget it, you're not getting through to him. I ended up being the one to hold up Nellie while she vomited over and over. We hardly said a word until Nellie had come back to her senses. There was a heavy, dreadful tension gripping us all. When we finally made it back outside, the sun had already set. No one had the energy for any small talk, and we all agreed unanimously to go back to town to rest. Seventh Lair was already approaching the end. Did this game have a goal? And if it did, what could it have been? Why did it exist in the first place? And it was by a complete chance that we were the ones who gathered within it. And was it by complete chance? Was there even an answer to all those questions?
Destroy. We destroyed the demon. Back to reality. Real reality flashbacks. You two aren't dating yet?
Not yet. I don't think that 3 months is enough time to start a relationship like that.
No. You see her like once a week, right? And you travel so far to do it.
But, I don't know. It doesn't feel that way, like...
I highly doubt someone would get on a bumpy train for hours to go see a guy she doesn't like. Or maybe it's you who doesn't like her.
Get real! It'd be a miracle if she liked me.
Yeah, it'd be a waste for her. Even if, just hypothetically, she had the same feelings as I... Oh, goddammit.
Yeah, it'd be a waste for her. Even if, just hypothetically, she had the same feelings as I do. I could never hope to make her happy in any way.
Why do you say that?
Why? Come on, I have no money and no prospects for the future. I don't deserve to date anyone as I am now.
You're overthinking it. No one ever said you need qualifications for love.
That's only something that applies to teenagers. Once you're in your late 20s, there are things you can't gloss over with emotion. Like, is your livelihood stable? Do you have savings? What do you do for work? Lots of things like that.
So being a man is too hard, huh?
I'd like for you to not joke about this.
Yeah, I know that. Don't you think that's beside the point?
You only know what you know online, and you don't know how real girls actually are.
Oh, goddammit. You only know what you know online, and you don't know how real girls actually are. Not all girls fit into that mold where they only care about a man's status, right?
Well, yes, I think so. But I think the one she sees isn't the real me. She's the talented, legitimate creator, Dark Knight. She doesn't see the Michel, the weed in the world of flowers.
We're not getting anywhere. Come on, what is it really? Like her? Do you like her or not?
I mean,
Just be straight. I won't judge.
I like her, I think.
You think?
No, I like her.
Well, then stop mulling over it and tell her.
If I do tell her.
If you do.
I'm thinking about quitting game development and finding honest work.
Ooh, I wonder if some kind of entity or whatever, some kind of magic person didn't want him to do that. So that would let you come to terms with it? Can you say that you making that decision wouldn't be your fault?
I think so.
No. I can already kind of see it. If you decide to do that, it'll destroy you. I mean, she likes your games, right? Why would you stop? First, you need to struggle in order to strive. That you can do. I would know. After you struggle to the point you can do anything, then you can compromise. You should open up to her about everything. Say you have no money and no future, and that you have no guarantee of stability in your work or life, that you have nothing to make her happy, but that you like her.
I'm thinking about going to Lair.
Really? Okay, then here's what I'll do. I'll put all my money on the tables flipping and you getting totally rejected. Lol.
I thought you were on my side!
I mean, I am. I just think I'm a little jealous. You getting a girlfriend and me not having one?
Oh. You don't have one?
Did you really think I did?
No, I just assumed you were decent with women.
I'm a virgin here, a virgin. Lol. So yeah, we didn't know how much Imian preferred women.
Oh.
Like, I don't think Michel even knows that Imian is a girl.
It had been 3 months since I met Giselle. And like I had told Imian in our chats, we met pretty frequently. We texted often, and after exchanging phone numbers, had calls here and there. Imian had said things like,
Isn't that basically the same as dating already? And she probably feels that way already.
if on the off chance she actually did feel that way, I would be honored. But I still got the sense that this was just her way of being nice to me. I had no idea what people normally did in these situations. For me, it was more difficult to read cues and make inferences about girls than it was to beat any kind of game. I couldn't get along smoothly with regular people anyhow, so I was even less capable of knowing it was okay to act on this emotion. Although, to be honest...
Oh no! Oh shit, not her! Oh god. Why did she have to follow him to this world?
I had one girlfriend in high school. Well, if you can call someone whose hand I never held and could never get any further than that a girlfriend. She told me once that I couldn't pick up any hints and ended up pretty quickly.
Whew! Okay. It's not her then. Oh, thank God. Her soul deserves to be erased from reality. Okay.
I thought I had forgotten about all of it. all about it, but since meeting Giselle, the memories were kind of seeping back. It wasn't as though we didn't like one another. I was doing my best to think of her in all that I did. But perhaps I was just wrong in my approach.
Remember the first girl that he liked?
No, maybe. Maybe we didn't actually like one another. People have certain affinities in the end. Not just things like personalities and hobbies, but something deeper, like wavelengths. In the end, all I can really do is hope. Hope that her wavelength matches my own. I'm a negative person. She's positive and humble. We're polar opposites any way you look at it. But I just hope our arrows pointed in the same direction. As I arrived at Lion Station, Giselle had apparently already been waiting for me, and pranced over with a smile as soon as she noticed me. She was on the taller side for a girl, but that just made her seem like a puppy running to greet me.
It was pretty far to Lion, right? We could not part way again.
Her breathing was fast from running for a moment. I couldn't look directly at her. Having seen her multiple times now, I could actually converse with her leagues better than I could at first. But thinking about what was to come, I couldn't help but be nervous. Well, you came out to Paris to see me the first time.
Well, that's true, yes. And plus...
Plus what?
No, never mind.
I thought that if I was going to be telling her my feelings, it was important that I come to her. But I couldn't say that yet.
Is there anywhere that you wanted to go?
No, I didn't really decide on anything. But, yeah. Maybe we go on a walk somewhere?
What? Is just a walk okay?
Is that not good?
It's totally okay. I'm actually happy. I can introduce you to all the sights I see normally.
The liveliness of Lion seems softer than that of Paris somehow. Lyon was a populated city, and being the second largest city in France, had its share of tourists. The sheer amount of people was impressive, but perhaps the reason I felt more relaxed was because of the atmosphere of southern France. And maybe it was also because I had Giselle with me.
Have you ever visited Lyon before?
Nope, it's my first time. I haven't left Paris much at all. Well, to be perfectly honest, I rarely leave my house.
Oh, is that so? I'm so glad I get to be here first.
My heart jumped. I really wish you wouldn't say it like that. I failed at trying to laugh it off and ended up just clearing my throat. And also, it was my first time going to Dijon as well.
Gorgeous too?
Bourges and Avalon and Orleans. There's something about my response was funny. Giselle was grinning widely. I squinted to the side at her and she responded in a seemingly elated voice.
So, Michel, I've been really successful in bringing you out to these new places, haven't I?
Oh no. Am I getting myself into a trap that will reveal everything? She never came along, would I have never gone? For her to be so special that even a shut-in like me can get up the energy to get out of the house. It's like she was trying to pull it out of me. I was very unsure how to respond, but she smiled as she looked me over.
I'm sure you know, but Leon has two rivers running through it. The Saône and the Rhone. The Saône and the Rhone. I personally like the Saône better. So can we go there today? Feeling the wind as you walk along is so lovely.
I was more than a little relieved that she changed the subject.
Ooh, new music.
The surface of the Saône River had a strikingly deep color to it. The gentle wind along the riverbank seemed to stroke and lift Giselle's glistening hair. This dazzling scene could have easily been something out of a portrait. I slightly regretted not bringing a camera with me. There is something I've been wondering about lately. She lifted her eyes to meet mine. As always, her eyes seemed to pull me in. Why did you decide to tell me your impressions of my games?
Huh?
As if my question was unexpected, she opened her eyes wide in surprise.
Well, how can I put it? Oh, I see. Oh, that's him talking.
Well, how can I put it? I never thought that would occur to anyone. At least, I'm not the type to do it.
Why not?
The world is overflowing with better stuff. You might not be very well versed in games, but you read books and watched movies.
Yeah, and I watch dramas on TV as well.
Compared to content like that, the games that I make are negligibly small. It takes effort to gather your thoughts and relay your impressions of something, so I just think what I make isn't really worth the time. I knew I was dwelling on something negative right now. But I wanted to finally bring it up no matter what. Why did she feel such interest in my games? To the point she wanted to write me about how she felt about them. Why did they stick with her like that? Of course, I couldn't deny that one big motivation for wanting to ask was because it was her, a beautiful girl. She thought for a moment and then spoke.
Why would you think it isn't worth the time?
Well, like I said, it's just too small to even be...
Oh, Angie face. Is something bad if it's small?
Something in her face seemed to hint at anger.
I honestly think you do something amazing. I mean, you create worlds on your own, don't you?
Well, but... most people who play them just toss it aside.
It's not as though I don't understand what you're getting at. You tend to think that a lot of people don't know about it. And it doesn't make a lot of money that has no value, right? I sometimes think that if I don't get real... Oh. That if I don't get real results, there's no meaning in it. Oh. Oh, no, that was Michel.
I sometimes think that if I don't get real results, there's no meaning in it.
What kind of results are you looking for? If it's not just money, and if this result also includes reaching someone's heart in a meaningful way. Then you've already achieved that result. Your game's reached my heart. I love the worlds you create.
Another strong gust of wind came through. Her black hair fluttered. The slight pink of her cheeks looked more vivid than ever. And with each smile she gave me, her words, her very existence seemed to pierce my heart. Such an underhanded technique. Hearing those words from her, having her smile at me so, I had no chance in resisting utter captivation. I couldn't even pull my eyes away in nervousness. Giselle, I like you.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh god, what's gonna happen? Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh boy.
I said it. I said it. I should have, I don't know, had a better approach. I should have waited until I had the sunset before us. I should have prepared better emotionally or with better words. I was planning on that. This was too sudden. It didn't even come at a natural time in our conversation. Ugh. But I went ahead and said it. But I knew I couldn't end it abruptly. Don't look away. Keep it together. Take a deep breath and continue. I revealed my feelings, and it was easy to tell by her face that her entire brain had stopped. Her cheeks then grew red, and her hands started moving in an aimless confusion.
What?
Before I have your answer, I want to say more. She nodded in equally fidgety motion. She seemed capable of words anyway. Though seeing her so flustered actually made it easier for me to stay calm. I am on the lowest riches of society. That's objectively true, too. You always say how amazing I am, and really I have no money and no steady work. And what's more is I'm in my late 20s, and still I'm trying to continue this selfish pursuit. I try as much as I can to be cool and respectable for you, but the real me, I think, would only disappoint. You might be reluctant to introduce me to your friends, and when we're together, I think it would be more likely for me to cause you problems than make you happy.
always wish that we can be together and spend a longer time together when we are. Oh.
But I always wish that we can be together and spend a longer time together when we are. So much so that I think I'd be a bother to you. So at least, so I can be a guy worthy of being with you. I'll try my best. Can we start going out? I said it! I said all of it! No, did I really get everything out? I didn't know. I felt like there was a lot I missed and things I couldn't fully communicate. But I think it was the best I could manage. Once I was finished, I felt sweat start to bead all over me. Something like a sense of urgency was gripping my chest. Despite somehow managing to say everything while keeping eye contact, I was too afraid to gauge her expression and turned my head to the water. Imian had said that Giselle probably likes me, and my confidence in his words was slowly taking root. That was the whole premise for revealing that I liked her. What if it was actually just that she was a big fan and nothing more? I couldn't deny that possibility. She may have just been meeting me out of curiosity and a creator from a different background. Following that line of reasoning, I felt an intense wave of fear bubble inside me. 1, 2, 3 seconds, the silence continued. This was too long. Maybe she was appalled at how I just unloaded my insecurities on her, and other such baseless thoughts swirled inside my head. When she finally looked up at me to speak, that was like a radio with a broken tuner. And her face got so red that even I felt like jumping into a hole and hiding. I may not be perfect, but I hope you'll accept me. And that was that. Your value as a person could either be a 0 or a 10 out of 10 in the eyes of others. There was someone who basically saw through me like I wasn't even worth evaluation. There were some who basically saw through me like I wasn't even worth evaluation. But then there were those like Giselle who saw everything in me. I was well aware that this was the stuff of miracles. Even if I could live my life 1,000,000 times over, I would never find another like Giselle. That's why, for me, this was the ultimate fortune. The ultimate miracle. Yes, even after countless lives, this was the chance I could never acquire again.
Oh, wait, did he remember?
A literal once-in-a-lifetime shot.
Are you really okay with it?
Upon hearing her response, a sliver of doubt swept over me before I could celebrate. Okay, yes.
Okay, yes, I mean, all I can say is I'm so happy. I never thought that you felt this way about me.
Yes, but you know, like I just said, I have so many...
Oh my know that. I understand what you mean. Life is hard. And your efforts don't always pay off like you want. But then you told me that you'd endure it and try your best, right? For me? But then you told me that you'd endure it and try your best, right? For me?
Yes?
Ah! When I first met you, I knew I liked you.
Thank you.
So then when you told me that you did too, I was ready to jump for joy and say yes twice. But my friend told me something.
Huh?
If that guy tries to be a leech, then cut him off.
That's something I would never try to do.
So yeah, then there's no problem then. Hey, Michel. I don't need rings or clothes or anything expensive like that. But there is one thing that I want. I want you to let me be the first to play your games.
That's just... Wow! What could she have said that would have hit me harder than that? I want you to be the first too. Why was she able to know exactly the words that I want to hear? Now I can only fall for you even more. Giselle, I could never leave you now.
So, did you do it? Everything's going too well.
No, we didn't. Why is that the first thing you ask after hearing me out?
Just the way things were going, it's weird not to. Are you impotent?
That's exactly the way a virgin would think.
A virgin calling out another virgin is a little, But yeah, I'm half jealous and half happy for you.
I feel like you could get one if you didn't have strict standards.
Think you can say that when you haven't even seen me? Lol, lol. At the very least, I don't have the appearance that girls like. Well, most girls.
But appearance isn't everything, I think.
Says one who is blessed with a nice appearance.
Yet you've never seen me either.
I haven't, but you're at least at the level where you can get a girl. That now has been proven. Handsome guys are so lucky. Well, my jealousy aside for now. Seems like she's gonna be the one who understands you.
Understands me?
I don't know, like... I feel like with creators, there are a lot who are sensitive or just let others get to them.
I won't deny that.
But sometimes, like, the praise of the majority or the praise of those close can be good support for those people. And those close to you aren't just family, but friends, accomplices, even lovers. Heck, even someone you have a crush on who doesn't reciprocate. If a lot of people say no, as long as those close to you say yes, I feel like that can be all the motivation you need.
So?
So what I mean is, seems like you finally got your motivation, huh?
Had these been like our usual exchanges, we would have had a lot more back and forth.
Oh no.
But right now, he hit the nail on the head completely. That prideful drive of impressing the masses. If I could shift that and make her my new motivation, it's highly possible that I could make something completely different from what I had made before.
I wonder what he's gonna make. 7th Lair. Damn, the sky is all lightninged. Hey. Look, everyone, the sky, it's...
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like the end of days. So this is the monster invasion, the event that you spoke of? Not monsters, a demon invasion, demons!
Oh god, this track. God, this track. Like, the Silk Song OST fucking sends me to another world. It's breathtaking. Like, I think $20 alone is enough for the... It's like, I say the atmosphere alone that the game gives is worth 20 bucks. Let alone, like, the gameplay and story being fun.
Well, both of them seem similar to me. Either way, it seems so over the top, it's hard to feel scared.
Really? Townspeople are running amok and the regular monsters look a lot stronger. So it certainly feels like a crisis to me.
Huh. Well, you may think that, being such a wimp.
Hey, what gives? You don't need to say it like that!
I know it was the one in shock while his sister was puking her guts out. Jacopo, you don't need to be hostile.
Yeah, Big Brother didn't do anything wrong. After seeing something that scary, anyone would be in shock, right?
I personally am not particularly fond of men who are all talk. You said you'd be the one to protect her, but that was how you really are. Once things get going, you're the least dependable of all. Hey, you don't need to say things like that to purposely drag down a morale. Huh.
Big Brother did nothing wrong. He's always so great.
What part of him?
Damn.
This is very odd. The beasts that chase us are not pursuing us into town.
Oh, that's just the way it is. Is this the real Nelly? The map has different settings.
Map settings? What are you on about?
This is a game world. Monsters can't come into the town. The town map is a safe space.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Have you never tried an RPG before? Oh no. Rocket propelled grenade launchers are hard to come by.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Not that RPG! Why would you bring up a military weapon? That's what an RPG is, isn't it? A role-playing game. Jeez, no point in even explaining it. Seems like this one he has no understanding of games at all. Ah, video games. Right, I'm far removed from those. I have no interest, I suppose.
Aside from video games, there's lots, right? Did you play any mobile games?
Mobile games? Are you a boomer?
Play them on your phone. Don't you guys have phones?
About all I have in my phone is a calculator. You live in our era, right? I'm just not good with those sorts of things. Never thought I'd see someone so removed in this day and age. Doesn't that make you work harder? My work doesn't involve machines.
Work that doesn't involve machines. I'd imagine that'd be pretty hard to find. Are you a farmer?
These days are managed by machines. I teach martial arts.
Martial arts?
Oh, that's why. Back there, you had those inhuman movements. It's rude to say it's inhuman.
Ah, yeah, he does not like that phrase.
Anyone can do as much if they train their bodies. Don't make it sound so easy. I'd rather you not compare normal humans to someone who makes money through training. But that's at least a good thing to hear. If you have that kind of confidence in your abilities, we may be able to take down the Demon Lord without depending on some sort of special item. Special item? Demon Lord? I have no idea what you are all talking about, but if there's something that must be killed, I can do it. Something about the way he says that is so unsettling. Oh, wait a moment. Leaving the Demon Lord issue aside, there is something I'm curious about. What? Why would someone who doesn't play games be posting on my site?
Ah, that is true.
And you don't even know the most common tropes and the most common... Ha! This fool site would be lucky to be called small time. It's as niche as you can get. And who's the one that frequents that ultra niche site? Yes, someone told me about it. Fairy House. I found that one to be quite interesting. What? Oh. Really? Thank you.
Dark Knight's blushing.
I am not blushing. It's just having someone who doesn't play games say that kind of makes me happy. Is that how it is?
Yeah, this track is... Let me see if... No options. No options.
Well, yes.
Let me lower it some more for you guys so you don't have to hear as much. There's no other sound. Hey. Standing here and talking is nice, but let's find an inn soon. So much happened today and I'm starting to feel really tired.
Oh, you were still there.
Yes, I was. I've been here the whole time. Come on.
Your presence was just so negligible that I forgot. Hey, now. I agree with going to find an inn. I'm tired too.
Good hearing party. I've been searching all over for you. Oh my god. Oh, and it's weird that she's an NPC because she was Yukimasa's girlfriend. Oh, it's not NPC. Her law has changed, so it is an event. I really like to get some rest at this point, though. Whoa. Oh, he recognizes.
Pauline! Huh?
Oh, good new track. Let's see. Reminds me, they feel very NES, these tracks, I have to say. This reminds me of NES Godzilla. Word that your warrior husband of the four holy demons has reached me as well. It seems that we were right to leave this world in your care.
Hey, Pauline, what are you saying? Why are you here?
But the Demon Lord's revival has been carried out. His power dwarfs the power of all other demons.
Why do you ignore me? Pauline, it's me!
So she's just a lookalike of Pauline, I guess. I was only to help minimally in your battle against the other demons. But in defeating the Demon Lord, I believe I can offer you something vital. And I also have something important to tell you all.
Pauline, stop this nonsense!
I must prepare, so please, come to the church on the morrow. Until then.
Wait, Pauline, don't go. Explain what this is about.
I must prepare, so please, come to the church on the morrow. Until then.
Pauline!
I must So was that lady not an NPC?
NPC? What is that? Pauline, she's a childhood friend of mine. What did you say? Hey, what's the meaning of this? Explain this if you can at once. What in the world is an NPC? A non-player character. They're programmed to have only certain lines and actions, meaning they have no mind of their own. No mind of their own. So, she can only say the same things over and over. Until the next event starts, that is. Wait, but she's your friend, you said? So that means she's a real person, right? Right. Yes.
Oh, I'm glad they're addressing this. Because I thought that was super weird.
She's not a program.
So then why? Why is a real person an NPC?
Oh my. Does this mean that woman was also on Royal Yume Heaven? Huh? If we consider what's happened so far, then it's likely the case. We all downloaded 7th Lair from Royal Yume Heaven. That was the root cause of all us being here. Yes. She is the one who told me of that site in the first place. On April Fool's, I looked at the site. Pauline, was very excited about the new release. And when it came out, we looked at the forums together.
Uh,
What is that woman's screen name? Hold on. I don't remember clearly. I think it started with a P and repeated twice. Pow Pow? Yes, that's it. She's a regular. I remember her well. She's a very nice person.
I've chatted with her a lot too. To think that was her. But why is she acting like an NPC?
Hey. Michel, right? You're the owner of that site, you said? Yes, I am. You really don't know anything?
Ooh, yeah, he's pissed now.
We have one person who's been turned into an NPC. At the very least, we can be sure your site is somehow related. It's nothing to laugh about anymore. I really don't know anything. I didn't even finish 7th Lair, nor did I plan to upload it. You have no proof for us to believe as much. Proof? The one I was planning to release on April Fool's was... I can't remember. But can I really even say that I'm innocent? Am I really not responsible for this? Damn, I don't even know anymore myself.
Nothing's gonna happen if we blame anyone right now. I mean, I too thought Dark Knight was the perfect first. But now that we've been together for a while, I can't see him as the bad guy. He's hardly a puppet master, bluffing from the shadows. He doesn't seem that way to me either.
Nelly.
Instead of playing the blame game, let's think how we return Pow Pow to normal. That's way better than fighting.
Let's do that for now. As long as you agree to, wait. Hi. I feel really bad that you're all wrapped up in this. If only Ryume had never existed, it wouldn't have turned out like this. It's probably not your fault. And? No, never mind.
So I wonder, if we beat the game, will she come back to normal?
If we can get back to reality in the first place, that might solve everything overnight. Solve everything outright, I mean. There's no guarantee that how she is outside of the game. Either way, our only option is to push forward. I suppose that's all you can say. Well, to the end then. She's told us to come to the church tomorrow. The story won't advance regardless of what we do tonight. Yes. Mel?
What? May? Yes, what is it?
You've just been quiet for a while now, so I wondered if something was wrong. I don't know, you just felt strangely aloof.
What? Oh, come on. Did I seem like that? I'm just a little tired, that's all. Sorry to worry you.
No, if that's all it is.
Seriously, something's different about the brother and sister here. Mel and Nellie, something's going on with them. I think they might know more than they're letting on.
Pow Pow's become an NPC. I feel like our situation has changed in a weird way. And Mel's peculiar behavior was concerning. I just wonder. Will things change for the better?
How about you put a song on? I don't know who's talking now. How about you put a song on? I'm guessing this is Imian.
A song?
Give Fairy House a theme song. If you can, please put this in the next update.
What kind of song do you want?
Let's see. I think a gentle song would be nice.
And the lyrics?
Can I think of them? What is this? Can you hear the voice? The voice always there for you. The voice of Fairy. Someday you shall be away, but her voice will never fade away. As memories have not gone away. Remember days I was with you, the days of warmth and peace. The days of warmth and peace. I shall send you the voice of a fairy through Lessone. And it shall reach you true.
This is my last creation. And in a way, it's everything I have.
Huh.
Ah!
Alright, you guys. It looks like the game is a bit longer than I thought. I also didn't get a chance to have some coffee today, so I'm a teensy bit tired. But we'll pick this up next time. I think it might be 4 streams after all, at least. Depending on how our pacing goes. But until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts.